In this video, I'm going to show you how to find fonts that you want to use that maybe we don't have and how to add them to our system. So the first thing you're going to want to do is launch Google Chrome. I already have a window open, so I'm going to launch it. And there's one site that we're most comfortable with, and that's 1001freefonts.com. So we're going to load that site. There's one other that we can check too if we really need something, but this is the main site we go to. And you'll notice that there are tons of different fonts on here. There's tons of different ways to search for fonts. You can preview what your text looks like. So if I was going to say, for instance, the gavel, okay, it's going to update that and it's going to show me what it looks like there. And you can search for all sorts of things. These have all different types of categories and things like that. You can look for something that has a headline feel to it. You can look at something that's tattoo style. You can look at serifed fonts. That means it has these little ends on them, the little caps on them. And you can look for sans serif fonts, which are fonts without the caps on them. It's sort of a cleaner look. Typewriter fonts, all kinds of things. You could even type in something like, I want something to look scratched. Let's see. So there are some fonts that look kind of scratchy like that. So when you find a font that you like, and I like this one, Cap Scratched right here. So I'm going to click download. That font is, notice it's going to download here. It's downloaded, and you notice it was popping up over here. So once we download that font, we're going to minimize this window. We're going to go to Macintosh hard drive, open that up. You should have in favorites a downloads thing, and look right here, capscratch.zip. So whenever it says .zip, we got to double click it, and that file will be unzipped, and then we'll have a folder. And in that folder, you'll see a couple of things. There's a license. The fonts themselves will either be .ttf or .otf. And some fonts have multiple .ttfs and .otfs, and that's for if that font has a bold version, an italic version. This one just has the normal version of it. So once I've got there in my downloads folder, you're going to go over here to open a new Macintosh hard drive window, and you're going to search for your fonts folder. So you're going to type that in, give it a second to load. Actually click over here to where it says Macintosh HD, and then it will load everything with the name fonts in it. So we're going to scroll down since it's alphabetical, and we're going to find all these fonts folders here. And we're looking for a particular fonts folder. That's not it. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to look down here until I see one that starts with my user ID and a little house picture. That's the folder you're trying to put it into. I've already installed some fonts on this one, but now I'm going to take my font that I just downloaded, drag it, and drop it in there. Now you have access to that font. That is how you install fonts that you need.